Hey, what's up, Robbie P2 family? As always, please check in down below. Welcome to another exciting episode of Mukbang Monday. And of course, we are going to make another pasta, but this is going to be something basic. We're going to make some spaghetti with ground beef using this right here. See, got my Instant Pot. And now, so you'll need an Instant Pot now. To make spaghetti here, you're going to need to brown the meat. So you are going to need an Instant Pot with the saute function here, which I think newer models have it. Some older models may have it, some may not. If yours doesn't, then apparently you'll need to find another way to brown the ground beef in this case. And the ground beef I'm using is the usual 80-20 official fresh ground beef here. 80% beef, 20% fat. That's how that grading works. And then also we need, to make spaghetti, we need some spaghetti noodles. Of course, we also need sauce. I got Classico family favorites Parmesan and Romano pasta sauce. I also like to add my seasonings, some Italian seasoning, some basil leaves, some parsley flakes, and traditionally I like some fresh crushed red pepper. Unfortunately, I'm out of that. And also, of course, we're going to add a little Parmesan or Romano cheese. And also, I figured I want some vegetables in this sauce here, so we're going to add a can of my peas and diced carrots to that here. So now, let's go ahead and get the Instant Pot ready here. And I'll show you guys how we do this. So now, first off, make sure you have the Instant Pot plugged in to the pot here. We didn't do that last time we used that, and that's probably why it didn't immediately come on. Then now plug it into the wall, and that's what we want to see right there, that off message. And then now just get it ready here. Since remember, we're going to use saute function first, so you may want to put this lid aside here. And I don't believe we're going to need the Trivet, which I usually like to keep with my Instant Pot, but this may come in handy. So just break up the meat and brown it and everything. So in this case, what we're going to go ahead and do, let's go ahead and press saute. And I figured we could just reduce this timer to maybe about 10 minutes, because I don't think we need that long, basically, to cook beef. So we're going, okay, now let's warm up. So what we're going to go and do, let's go ahead and put in the beef. So I hope you can see me there. If not, I'm going to put you back on the tripod. So, okay, here. Okay, and I need free hands to do this. So now, as it's getting hot here, surprisingly, I found a recipe that you don't even have to coat the pot or anything. It's nice and non-stick, so that is awesome. And but do keep in mind, though, you don't want to put your Instant Pot lid back on while using the saute function, because otherwise, if you do and you lock it in, it's going to build up steam, and it's going to think you're pressure cooking, so instead of saute. And then when it comes time to take the lid off, it's pretty much going to be a pain in the rear. So you don't want to do that. And while we're just waiting for it to warm up, I got the beef in. So we're gonna go ahead and season the beef. I got some sea salt here in a grinder and some fresh ground pepper as it warms up. So I like my beef seasoned. Okay. And then just brown it, the beef. Here we go. And then take about 3 or 4 minutes to brown all together. Just make sure I'm seasoning it thoroughly. And there's also going to be no need to drain, which is interesting. But apparently every once in a while you do want to scrape the bottom of the pot. Otherwise, you're going to get that embarrassing burn message on the display, and you don't want that. Alright, here. Now, let's take a look at let me bring you guys with me here. Ooh, that is looking pretty good. Just want to brown it. No more. Don't want to see any of this like pink or red. Something like that. And I just got 1 pound of ground beef, so it shouldn't take long at all. So take a look in there. Alright, I just want to make sure, it's broken up into bite-sized bits. Alright. Got some light on in there, okay. I think this beef is good. Now, that did not take long at all. So turn the light off. And then, now what we're going to go and do is, I think for the next few parts, is put you back on the tripod here. And then, now we'll go ahead and, since we're done browning the meat, we're going to hit cancel on the Instant Pot. And then now we're going to get our rest of our ingredients ready. So now, first off, all I want to do is drain out that can of peas and carrots. That's just need one of these can openers here. So for this, and that's okay. So now first just drain the peas and carrots, and then now what we want to do in this case here is I want to take about, let's see about this sauce here, about 24-ounce jar. So let's see. I want to take about like at least 3/4 of this jar of sauce and pour it into the pot right now. And then the other like quarter jar, or I'm gonna take at least half this jar of sauce. You'll pour that into the pot, right now, and then let's see here, or at least have enough sauce here, to pour, under to like first like layer the noodles in, because this will help the noodles cook fresh al dente, is what it's called, so they're not like sticky or anything. And let's see here. So now we got that here, and then now we want to take our noodles, and of course you want to break these in half. So, and then also layer them as you put your noodles in. So, and carefully like this here. Alright, now that takes care of the noodles. And now, let's see here. Then we'll go and pour in the rest of the sauce. That's already in the jar. And then now what you want to do is, since you still need some water for everything to cook, so I'm going to take about 1.5 cups of water. I'm just going to fill that into the jar. And we're going to rinse this jar right into the pot. So, and so pour the water into the jar, shake it carefully until that jar is like clear, and then just pour the rest of the contents into the pot, preferably over the noodles. And then now here, and I'll go and press away here. Add the vegetables. So, And then we're going to add my seasonings. And some cheese, of course. So. I'll just put the cheese right there to the top. So, and there's no need to stir, because basically if you stir, it's gonna mess everything up. So you don't want to do that. And then, okay, here. And then now come with me here. So, figure it's gonna look a little bit like that before we put the pot on, put the lid on. Then now it's time to put the lid on here, and let's put the lid on, lock it in, and we're gonna turn the pressure knob here to sealing. And now and then now we're gonna go and turn the Instant Pot back on by pressure cook. Set your timer for 10 minutes. But also give it up to 20 to 30 minutes to warm up and build up the pressure, which is what it's going to start doing since we now got the on message. And also here, once it's got enough pressure, this little pop-up thing here, I forget what it's called, it is going to pop up, seal that pressure in. Go in and leave, definitely leave that alone. And now, once it's warm up, the 10-minute timer is going to start counting down. You're going to hear beeps. And then now, I believe in this case here, once the timer is done, it's going to beep like 10 times. And then after that, we'll show you what to do. I believe it's going to be called quick release. So, but let's make sure we got this pressure knob on sealing, and that's it. So once we're ready to do a quick release, I'll be right back. We're back, and we almost got 1 minute to go, less than a minute to go on the timer. So that means we're that much closer to food. And so we're just waiting here. Okay, now. Okay, so now after the 10 beeps, as the Instant Pot users already know here, after your timer stops, the Instant Pot automatically goes to what's called keep warm. So it's got that light already on there. So this way, keeps food warm for you to whenever you're ready to, I guess, eat or something like that. But before we do that here, as part of this recipe, we gotta do excuse me there, we gotta do the quick release. So now, you remember this knob here. We're gonna go in carefully, turn it to venting. And then give it a few minutes while the pressure quickly releases and all that. That's the steam coming up, from all that cooking. And I can smell that pasta. So, it's going to do that for a few minutes. It's also going to be a keep warm. And also, what we're going to need to do is not only wait for all the steam to release, but remember this little pop-up button here. We're going to wait for that to go back down. And you'll see why in a minute, because if we try to open this up right now, we can't. It's a safety feature. But now here we are just waiting for all the pressure to release. Takes about a few minutes. And then, while we do that, we get a serving spoon. Got that. So, get a serving spoon out and just give it one last stir. So, and just a little heads up, as with Mukbang Monday, the cooking part is an exclusive on my YouTube channel, and the eating part is going to be both on YouTube and Instagram TV. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hey, make sure also, please feel free to follow me on Instagram. The link is in the About section of my channel, and it's the same, and my name is spelled the same way as it is on here. So, now just waiting. It's been 2 minutes and keep warm. That's still good. And it looks like the pressure is almost done releasing. That little button next to the pressure valve is about to go down. It will do it all by itself. So, all right, here, and all right, and also, the nice thing about keep warm function is that, if you're serving a meal, if you want in multiple servings, it guarantees that the second serving is going to be just as hot and just as good as the first. So, and now almost all the pressure is gone. So now that little pop-up button is now down. And now what we'll go ahead and do, let's go and open this up here. My goodness. Look at that here. I'll set the lid aside. And shine some light in there if you want to see. Man, don't that look delicious? So, give it a good final mix, especially make sure that you also scrape the bottom, touch the bottom, don't want to get anything stuck. So, all right. So we're good. All right, let's get the light out of my face here. So, okay, everything looks good. Got my seal of approval on it so far. But I'll be the judge. My taste buds will be the judge of that. So please stay tuned for the eating part. Hello, Robbie P2 family. As always, please check in down below. And welcome to #Mukbang Monday. And so, I'll be right back. So I forgot some in here, but this will be really quick. So, of course, can't have pasta without a fork. So, let's see here. And as you can probably see here, we made spaghetti with ground beef, pasta sauce, Classico brand, I believe, Parmesan and Parmesan Asiago pasta sauce, that is. We also added some peas and diced carrots with spaghetti noodles, and basically cook this in my Instant Pot. So if you want to see that recipe of how we do it, please head over to my YouTube channel. Link will be in the description down below. Will be in the description. That's if you're seeing this on IGTV. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, awesome. So you're already here. But let's go ahead and dig in. So this pasta looks delicious. Now, apparently, since I'm kind of out of like Parmesan cheese, I would say that would be a good garnish. So, move up a little closer. So, and so of course, nice thing about cooking the Instant Pot is that it does. I think I said this in my previous mukbang Monday. When you do pasta, it cooks everything all in once. Truly a one pot method of cooking. So, using the pressure that is, so this way you guys as if you were to do this on stovetop, or if I was to do this on stovetop, this would take at least like a couple like pots and a skillet to do. And sometimes I just don't feel like washing that many dishes. So that, and my family got me the Instant Pot for my birthday because, they figured, since I'm a foodie, it'd be a perfect gift for foodies out there, right? They got that exactly right. Plus, they've had this for a couple years now, and they love it. So, they love it so much they actually put like custom decals on it. One says "Addicted to Pot," the other is a decal of Larry the Cable Guy saying "Get her done." So, so now, noodles did come out mostly al dente, and I figured that's a lesson learned here. That's why we like put some sauce in before the noodles, and then some sauce and liquid after. So, but then otherwise, it's like I know it's like the least crunchy or something like that, or like it's hard. And that's toward the end, so sorry about all the coughing here. And of course, got some Crystal Light to drink. I believe this is Crystal Light grape flavored, so it's not bad at all. So, All right, in here. Overall, this is pretty good. All right. So, and so here. So as we're coming near the end, so um, for those of you seeing this here on Instagram TV and want to see how we cooked it here, please head over to my YouTube channel, as it'll be the longer version of this video, and link will be in the description. And if you haven't done so already, also while you're there, you might as well just hit subscribe and ring my notification bell, so you don't miss out on stuff. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, please also feel free to add me on, follow me on Instagram at RobbieP2 Vlogs. So this way, keep up to date on everything here. We also do like random polls. And this way, you also have the option to private message me. So, and so that's about it. And hey, before you guys forget, please also feel free to leave a like or a heart on this video, depending on whichever format, whichever platform you're seeing this on here. And spread the word about the channel, help it grow. I greatly appreciate that. And everybody, most importantly, please keep on supporting one another. And that's pretty much it. Thank y'all for watching here, and again for your support. Cheers to you all. And as always, stay happy and positive. RobbieP2 out.